we're back. Hi guys. Got some good news, some bad news. I don't know if this is working properly. We're going to find out here. And we're back. Hi guys. Yeah, looks like it is. Got some good news, some bad news. Okay, so I actually don't have any scenes set up or anything. No. No. Oh, why is it? Why has it gone and done that? Oh, and we're losing the stream. Great. And we're losing the stream. Wonderful. Okay, let's take a look at this. What I want to do is I want to get... Here's what happened. My hard drive failed. And I lost all the code except that I have it in GPT and I built it from scratch. And we're going to switch over to VS Code to see if we can switch up our build system entirely, because it just makes the whole thing easier. I have to... I'm making it cross-platform, so I have to use other build systems like CMake anyway. So if we build it as a CMake project this time, we can all learn together. But this is an issue. I don't know if I have. Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, the stream will have to be restarted. Well. Let me see here. Maybe we can get this to... Yeah, fit's not going to work, but stretch might. This might... If I make it big enough. Anyway, you can kind of see what I'm doing here. VS Code, right? As a matter of fact, if we do this, oh, it's stretching the whole screen. Okay, hang on. Let's try this then. Ah, now we can kind of see a little bit. There we go. Okay. Maybe not quite that much. Okay, so we're going to download Visual Studio Code together. Now I left this completely alone so you could see. Now there's a number of ways. You can hit this button, you can hit this button. But the App Store is just as good as anywhere else, if not better. So that's the one I'm going to choose. And the reason why is because you can install it quickly and it'll auto-update. And this is the modern way to get Windows programs anyway. I'm still here. Hi. Okay, so we're going to download that. I don't know why it's taking so long. You might need to take an action in another window. Oh, really? Uh-oh. I gotta click that, I guess. Installing almost done. Okay, well. We'll close that. Nothing's playing, right? Let me check my audio, because we've had so many audio problems. Okay. I am the first person. Hi, hello. How's it going, Beetlejuice? Apparently I gotta sign in the chat. Maybe just to talk, but... So we're gonna install VS Code. So the idea being that I lost one of my hard drives and I reloaded. Now, I just did this not too long ago because I had a hacker, and it was kind of nice. This has a silver lining for a couple reasons. One, here, why don't we talk as people? Oh, hang on a second. Don't want to put that on cam, you know, trademarks and whatnot. So, where was I? So, portability. I guess that's what you'd call it. We want the ability we want to be real flexible, right? This can happen. So it's a good time to learn about GitHub. It's a good time that we're going to transition into the Linux. I mean, my whole system was wiped out. You can see my desktop right here. It's empty. It's brand new Windows. I lost it. So the idea being that we have OneDrive, which saves basically the desktop. That's what you need to understand. If you have it in your VS Code in your source folder where it normally installs, you're going to lose it all. So, number one rule: if you write code and you finish that code and it's good code, it absolutely has to be uploaded somewhere. Whether that's private or on GitHub, just upload it. Who gives a crap if someone has your code, etc., etc.? You might be reluctant for a number of reasons, but simple facts. It's better to not lose your code, especially if it's really good code. Before you reboot your system for the night, before you shut it down, before you do anything. And maybe next time don't turn it on. But anyway, I don't know. I think I got a corrupt hard drive. It could have been from coding a lot, which is going to wear out your hard drives faster. It could have been from the Hell engine. It could have. He has a very weird build system, but I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. It could have been the Microsoft update that got me. It could have just been an old hard drive. You know, the price of these hard drives dropped dramatically, and it tends to make me believe that they're just junky hard drives, and that when you program on them like this, it's not so good. And older hard drives, like the mechanical ones that write, maybe better. Who knows? Is this thing ever going to install? It finally installed. Okay. Okay. We're going to open it up. Okay. Rich support for all your languages. Oh yeah, we need language extensions. Now, VS Code isn't made for C++ by default. default. It's from what I'm starting to understand, it's like a web coder's kind of light app to put on laptops and whatnot, or cross-platform like on Linux. So you might have a Linux laptop. Comes in handy for a developer like a web admin or anything. Well, you don't even need hard drives anymore. Why are you using a computer with a hard drive? If it's not mechanical, it's not a hard drive, it's a flash drive. No. SSDs aren't flash drives. Flash drives are just a USB drive is a flash drive. And it is a solid state. It's not a flash drive just because it's not a hard drive, because it's not mechanical. I thought we clicked this already. This one. Okay, here it is. We got to install the C++ extension pack for Rich extension. What else do we want? That's it. HTML and CSS support. But here's the thing. Now knowing that I trashed my hard drive, to be a resilient programmer, don't install shit ever. If you can help it. Don't install it till the absolute moment you need it. Unless you're like experimenting with it or something. That way, at least if you crash, it cleans your system like mine. So that's one thing we got. We got a nice clean system that I can show you everything from the ground up here. Can I do something like, okay, it's for the internal window. Now this is not working out. And that's not in the window. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to go to the Explorer. We have one folder on the whole computer, which is the rebuilt source. Whoa. No. I mean, okay, whatever. It really doesn't matter. Sync settings across devices, tune your settings. No, we're not doing all that, but I believe if this one's empty. Okay, include errors. Please update your include path. Okay. My include path. This has got to be set up for C++ somehow. Hang on. Not only do we need the rich extensions, what else do we need? Did I already enable it when no? Okay, well there's a bunch of settings for it. And it did seem to understand it, but doesn't have... What is the problem here? Fix problem. Select IntelliSense configuration command to locate your system headers. Select IntelliSense configuration. Okay. Let's go back to IntelliSense. Select IntelliSense configuration. Whoa. Okay. No. Okay, so right there. Wait, what? And that gets down to formatting. Okay. Database file name. Okay, we want, oh. Okay, C++ 20, and we'll just use, we'll put that on C23 just so it doesn't, in the future, trip me up. C dot config. What's this? Value to use for. What's dot config? Oh, .NET. Enable configuration squiggles. Okay. Backup and sync settings. How do I save this? Is it just saving? Okay. No? Still got problems here. Is there a compiler? There's no compiler. So, we need a compiler. That's what it is. I don't know. Oh, okay. So it all runs from terminal. Okay, that's fine. Install additional debuggers, add a configuration. Oh. Install an extension. Suggested. No, I don't want GDB. I'll just take Windows. Configure CMake options visibly. Visibility. Options visibility. Options visibility. Some status bar options in CMake tools have moved to the project status. We'll set it as compact. Not really sure what that's going to do. Is this it? Where is it? Visible? Hidden? Hidden's the default. I don't really need... Well... We'll just put visible. I don't really mind, yeah. Okay. What does this do? Please sign into what? Oh. Well. Noise, sorry. It's going to want to sync with my phone, and it's going to be really loud. Oh, apparently not. Now I'm signed in and saving my settings. Good. But it still doesn't mess with that. All right, select. Okay, no, we don't want quick fix. What we want is, did we do this? Oh, help me install a compiler. Select a compiler. When we selected okay. First of all, view the problem. IOStream cannot please run the select IntelliSense configuration command to locate your system headers. Okay, so if I select this, I can go to quick fix. Include errors detected. Please update your include path. Well, that makes sense. We'll go to quick fix. We'll select an IntelliSense configuration to locate system headers. We will help me install a compiler. Find my new compiler. Follow the installation on the right. So winget install the Visual Studio. Whoa, that is enormous. But it's for Windows 11. It says right there. Okay, if you're targeting Linux from Windows, check out using C++ and Windows Subsystem for Linux WSL in VS Code. Now, I've looked into that. WSL is a layer that goes in your console, and or it's in your environment, and it allows VS Code to speak to Linux on Windows. It's a Windows layer within Windows, a Linux layer within Windows, and then you can install GCC on Windows with MinGW and then build with it. So you're actually building Linux apps on Windows. Although I don't know that would be portable per se. Okay. Well, we got the code. Open a VS terminal, which is completely silly. Okay, Control plus. Well, that didn't do it. Oh, no. Okay. I did Control Shift minus minus. Got back to here. It was just increasing my... I didn't know that was that's a cool shortcut. Okay. I don't know if that's copied or what. Now I know. All right. Now we'll open a terminal with Windows, and right here we'll just do the admin terminal. I can, now that I've copied it, I can paste with a right click. Force override wait passive add Microsoft Visual Studio Tools. Go. The MS Store source requires that you view the following agreements. Do I agree to all the source? But yeah, because otherwise you won't give it to me. So the source requires the current machine's two-letter geographic region to be sent. What? Okay. It just asked for permission to send the two letters, U and S. Alright, so it's install Visual Studio installer. It's installing Visual Studio. Well, it's the installer, to be fair. But it's installing the installer and the compiler. I might as well be getting the IDE. So it makes more sense to, yeah, okay, I get what this is all about. But it does allow you to code for Linux on Windows, which saves me the hassle of... If it's the Linux build environment, you can at least write the code. Then you can go over to Linux and it'll already be written and you can compile it and run it and see if it works. Which it should. Now this is a better setup because VMware running a sandbox Linux in VMware or VM whatever that was is not ideal. You have to allocate resources and all that. So yeah, so I'm just installing VS compiler like it says right here. So I went here and I hit quick fix and I did select an IntelliSense and then I asked it to help me install compiler, which was on the welcome screen. I didn't see it somewhere. Or did I read the welcome? I must have read something else. So just open everything in the window. That's kind of handy. Now launch.dot, I know what it is. When you run VS Studio rather than VS Code, Visual Studio, Community 2020, whatever they call it now, it creates a file in you set. I can't point with a finger, and if I move this, it goes. So if you read that, you see .ds code. That's the hidden file where binary is stored for solutions. So what launch.json does is a replacement that VS Code uses. The good thing about VS Code these days is that I upload this configuration, this launch.json to GitHub, you load up a code, then it actually has my configuration. Unlike Visual Studio, it does allow you to put solutions without remake. Yeah, that's a mouthful. I lost 2 cars in a computer in 1 month. And we're gonna rebuild Crossview. We're gonna rebuild all new core. I lost the original code, so I hope they integrated everything because the rest of it's gone. I still have the hard drive. I'm going to attempt to load it into an external drive point and recover it. But that's not look good. Let's see. So let's go back to the rendering. Really, I didn't get far. See, this is why I did the other. I'm so sad that I uploaded the original almond as a backup. Otherwise, I would have probably lost that entirely, and I would have just given up because this isn't. What is this thing doing? Still installing? Wait, welcome screen's gone. Dude. Download Git. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, it wants to get Git. You're gonna need that. So 64 that. This one's not on the store. Or is it? I think Windows standalone portable edition. GUIs you get. I should probably get a desktop. I could think about GitKraken. Price free, $48 usually. This one looks really nice. Ooh, Relegate. Ooh, ooh. That one looks like it's been done. This one too. Get like the best looking one out there. Start the user. Do they have a free one? GitKraken for whoa. GitLens. Yes, code. No, I don't want a file. Here we go. I just went back. So we'll get and we'll get. We may not even need this Git, so I'm not going to install that. I'm going to install GitKraken. And then I'll have a nice fancy setup once I get exactly working for a change. The first time I tried this, I couldn't really got here. Okay, this is still installing the compiler. Well, that's really the build tool. I was going to put this download in notes. Well, that's okay. You know, we can get away from Studio because that's really not for VS Code is much more designed for the individual, I think. It's not so much about, I mean, I'm sure you can do, well, maybe you can't. I'm sure you can put an extension on it that'll make it do everything that Visual Studio can do. Anyway, while this finishes downloading, I'm going to go take a little break. So don't be surprised if it gets quiet. Like I said, I lost my whole computer, guys. Bear with me. I don't have music. I don't have all my. I spent $40 setting up OS. Right. That's pretty much all I did. Yeah. I gotta go. You know, I gotta go. I don't like to say it because people don't like it, but you know. That thing some people do every hour because they're really silly old humans. So I'll be back while this is you can watch it install. You see that little thing at the bottom? Yeah, that's it installing. I'll be right back. Well, it's downloaded. It's still installing though. Oh, I guess it's done. All right. Starting package install installed successfully. All right, so I guess we can close this. And we got GitKraken. Let's get that cracking. This is cool. We got a whole new setup because I was having trouble. I don't know why that's not working. A little bit of lag there. Would you get out of my way? Get out of my way. Installation has failed. Why? Because I don't have... Probably because I clicked it twice. Where'd the download folder go? Let's try this instead of that stupid button. Well, it didn't fail this time. That's good. Let's open a repository. Well, I don't know about that. Already a GitKraken user or invited to join? No. The name you commit with. My email. I mean, I should set this up. Let's try this. Whoa. Okay, just use that. What is the problem? I don't want an email. How about that? Alright. Open one, clone one, create one. Let's clone one from the internet. Choose the location you want to clone to. Well, we've had a lot of problems, so documents is good for me. How about that works. And the URL. Although this one is cool, we're not going to do that. We're going to go... Let's clone Crossview and then we can upload it. There's our Git. We don't need this anymore. Full path. Yeah? Isn't that what it's going to do? Clone it. Well, now it's in it. So it's all set up. 8 more tasks to complete. See what's next. Start a trial to open a private repo. Connect an integration. What's that? What kind of integration? Make a branch. Create a commit, push some code, create a workspace, create a cloud patch, add users to work together. Okay. Well, I don't need to do any of that. Let's see here. No pull requests. Alright. Well. Okay, so it shows the commit. Okay. Oh, cool. I kind of like it. Got a remote cloud server. What's this? Hide in the grass. If I hide it, what happens? Don't matter. Alright. What's this? Command palette. Activity logs. Check out, clone a repo. Interesting. Okay. Release notes. What do we need to know? Time-based launchpad filter, stash descriptions, and a surprise. Okay. Well, that's GitKraken. I don't know if well, I guess we don't need Git because we got GitKraken. How about here's GitLens. Is this free to use? And what's this one? That's 2023. This is 15.6.2. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's deprecated. Okay. I mean, I get that from the line slash through it, but for $5, what? For is this one time $5? Is this why everybody likes VS Code? You can get ChatGPT for $5. Is that it? AI commit messages using ChatGPT. Interesting. You probably got to pay $5 and ChatGPT's price to get this. I think this is what I need. So we can install Git. But we're just getting locked into something they're going to charge us for someday. So, but okay. Okay. All right. So I think we got that. So now what? Do not configure with a compiler. Well, we have a compiler now, right? No. What do we have? Yeah, we have a compiler. Hold on. Let's try closing it. And, let's see. Maybe we can... Hey! Excellent. Unable to initialize Git. Turn off notice. Okay. Unable to initialize Git. Unable to find Git. Okay, so GitLens. Oh, it looks like it sorted it out. So it totally figured it all out and it's working now, apparently. So here's a couple things we're going to do. One thing we're going to do is we're going to change this to... I'm just going to copy that. Actually, we'll just copy this. We're going to throw this in here. We're actually going to call this, we're going to rename this. We're going to call this Crossview. We're going to name this. And I believe that's it. Oh. A pragma comment. Oh, no. Pragma once. Okay. I don't actually have it. I don't really know how this builds. How does this build? This is weird. Let's see if my code's even on the level. Yeah, see, I don't have... Instead, we'll have to... Oh no. Oh no. Let's see here. We'll have to... This won't hurt anything for now. Why? Why can't I include Windows? Sure. Whatever you say, boss. Alright. Now we got settings. Interesting. File associations. Memory. CPP. What? This is not version 2.0. Actually, it's version 2. Technically. Where's that button that let us... There was a button up here. To build. Oh, here's run and debug. You don't have an extension for debugging JSON with comments. Should we... I guess so. To customize run and debug, create... Hold on. Well, we already created one, right? We just got to fill it out. List of configurations. Okay. So I got a quick fix for this. We're gonna go. We're gonna steal that again. All right. So. We want the GitHub. I just happen to know that he has a... Oh, wow. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it, buddy? Is it hidden? Is it a hidden file? See, you can't see it on here? Is that it? He had one. Dang it. How about... Let's see if we can find one. Get out of my way. Ooh. What is all this junk? Yeah, GDB. So user bin, I gotta find... Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. What's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Okay. How old is this? 2 years, 6 months? This ain't that old. Okay, so... Yep, got it. Same problem I had. Sort of. Okay, so how am I supposed to build this thing, man? How about the ms build launch.json C++. Here we go. I like this. What we got here? VS debug. Launch Windows. Create custom views of native objects. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't have GDB. What how are people building anymore? I don't get this. I might have to take a tutorial on how to finish this first. This is way more complicated than it should be to just write a little C++ in here. Open a file which can be debugged or run. Yeah, I need to do it with commits, but oh, that really helps. Come on. Here we go, C++ runner. That should be good enough. With time limit and input-output redirections. What? What's that do? Redirect input and output to files. That thing's pretty neat. Edge tools. Runtime HTML structure alters layout. There's so much stuff. Look at this. Code builder. With input-output files. Unfold AI. Fast intelligent coding. Wow. Well, I see why people like this. This is a handy tool with all these plugins. But where is the VS Code one? Category Buggers MSVC. UI themes for C, C++. Ooh. I don't know. Is it gotta be in a... Is that the trick? Oh. Microsoft made this, so... What is this? Everything I have already? Nested debug. Okay. Whatever. Let's go. Oh. Replace remote. Maybe it didn't like that. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Select a debugger. Now it's starting to work, I think. Variable file name. Please open an editor. Visual Studio Code. File directory name cannot be resolved. Please open an editor. Huh? You know, something else I did. It's not really in a file anyway. Let's see here. How do I just build it? At least we got this going now. Run file, debug file. Let's try debugging it. The executable you want to debug does not yet exist. You need to build it. Okay, fair enough. How do we build it? Run and debug. Okay, we need to build though. We need to build. How do we build? We're getting further than I've ever gotten with this program, at least. What else we got here? We got build. We have a compiler, so terminal. So we just compile in terminal? Is that the idea? Run an executable, start compilation. Why is it down here? What is this? And it says GCC, so here we go. Edit configurations in a JSON. And that's GCC. What if I don't want that? What if I say, oh man, now if I move it, it's going to mess it up. What if I go, ooh, edit configuration. Here we go. Oh man, no. Compiler path. That isn't what I installed, is it? Okay, what do we got here? The ID and a VS Code extension. Provide IntelliSense VS Code extension ID to provide configuration information from the CMake tools. I need the Windows SDK version. Sure. What is that? Oops. Works for me. Let's go. Merge configurations. Limit symbols to included headers. Oh yeah, no. We only want included files. I don't have GCC, you guys. What is this default junk? You guys compile a GCC junk? Really? You kidding me? Go. Go to file. Go. Okay. Select switch editor. What do you mean editor? Group. Okay. New file, new folder. Add folder to workspace. Actually, we have source control. Download Git. Install Git. Wait. After installing, reload or trouble. No, man. We have GitKraken. Why isn't this coming up? Here's GitLens. Okay, so we don't use this. We use this. Yeah, we use the GitLens we installed. We don't want GCC though. We gotta configure this properly. And I don't know what the compiler's called. Start here, welcome, tutorial, open GitLens settings, connect and integrate. Oh, okay. Connect and integration. Yeah, I mean, sure, but like... Really? Okay. We connected GitHub. Create a cloud patch. No, we don't need that. Oh, we got trial version. What's this? Synchronize account status. I don't get this out of my face. I don't like that. No. GitLens. Get out of my face, dude. Hate you. Take it back. I love you, but don't do that. Manage integrations. We already did that. Open GitLens settings. Why not? Not getting anywhere else. Save settings for the user. Workspace. Let's see here. Override format for uncommitted changes. Yada, yada, yada. Blah, blah, blah. Let's open a repository. Okay. Open a folder, repository. What do you expect here? What do we got here? Contains emphasized items. The workspace folder. So yeah, I get it. You gotta make a workspace and you do a bunch of other junk. Configure auto links. Interesting. Okay. Might just end up installing GCC, but yeah, I'm gonna end up having to take some kind of a tutorial on how to do this because I want to be able to code for Linux as well. That would be nice. Getting that set up at the moment would probably be some task. Can't even get the GitLens to connect to my code. I guess maybe it's just automatic. I think that's why when I hit this, it just jumps straight to this. This is a confusing mess. I don't know how you guys deal with this insanity. Yeah, we're not going to get to build it today, but, or not right now anyway, but, yeah, it keeps looking for GCC. I'll have to get this set up because I have the Microsoft compiler. What does it say? Does it tell me anywhere where I installed it? Application. What is this? Cross tools command prompt. Okay. Let's take a look at the installer. Here we go. Build tools. Yeah, I'll have to read all about build tools and learn what it's actually called. It would be easier to just use this right here, but we're not taking the easy way out this time. We're going to figure out how to use this VS Code because it's extremely popular and people love it for some reason. And I can see a few advantages. One is the extensions, because there's so many extensions that we can't even like search for stuff. Let's see what the featured ones are. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of AI garbage, but there's, you could get like a database. You could get let's see what's the most popular ones. Servers, pretty code formatters. Now there's prettier. I'll have to check that one out. I don't know if it's any good. Otherwise, I'd probably get it. AI assisted development with IntelliCode. That's probably free. Stuff for certain languages. Dev containers. WSL. What else you got? Not a ton on here, but I mean, this is for code development. Auto rename paired HTML. I mean, there's handy little tools in here that could just, one little tool could change all our lives, so. Better C++ syntax. Get graph. Some of this stuff is a little bit useful. There's edge tools, so you can stay up to date without having to manually update everything. That's one thing. You can, here's JSON for Visual Studio Code. What does that do? Just install JSON? Yeah. JSON support. Oh, okay, so it just allows you to code in JSON. I got it. Lots of viewers to the stream, but nobody talking any C++ or anything. What's the matter, guys? Can't stick to it or what? Don't have the time? That's probably the biggest thing for most people, is they just don't have the time for this. It's something you pretty much are just stuck doing the rest of your life if you want to be involved. Because it's just deep. There's a lot to this. Just getting VS Code set up for C++. Big pain. And you're pretty much on your own right now because nobody really knows how to do it. To have made the tutorial that's easy to do. There's Unity. I mean, that right there speaks for itself. You can't get that in VS. You can, well, there is Unity and there is Unreal in VS. But there's just really good tools that could be made in an instant, and then Code Task Provider. What does this thing do? Compiling with GCC Suite. Automatic management. It just lets you build. It gives you all the build. This thing's probably awesome. But I'm too dumb to... Well, I'll get it and figure it out later. Memory view. Ooh. CPP debug. That might be what I need right there. Oh, CPP debug. I don't know what that was, but I have to go check it out. Memory view. Why not, right? Lint. Static and analyzers. Ooh. Visual Studio Marketplace. Oh. So this is where I can search. Okay. That's a lot better, because I know how to do this a whole lot better than in the program. Oops. Okay. Okay, IntelliSense debugging and code browsing. IntelliSense with the help of GN. So I got the C++ runner. Single C++ files easily. Create implementation for C++ function prototypes. So you just write a function. It'll compile just a single function. That's interesting. Although I'm not interested in micro. I mean, you'd almost need to set this up. I mean, you could do it as different workspaces and stuff, but you'd almost need to. Open VSX. What is that? I don't know. I don't want a link. Not yet. I don't need diff. I don't need any of that. I just need the dang thing to compile somehow. Why? Web app, CMake debugger, Node.js. It says, man, don't you dare. I have C++ runner. Why isn't this working? Type VS debug. Okay, so it was, this is C++ runner. Did it just overwrite my file? No, it didn't. Okay, so this did set up, it did sort of set up what I was doing, but this is not the right debugger. Oh, there it was, settings. Here we go. We don't want CMake, we want, get out of here. Window. Text editor. No, not GCC. Why do you even have that? Either GCC or Clang. So, runner doesn't, it's junk for me because when I uninstall it. There it is. Uninstall. Restart extensions. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Get out of the face with that. Alright. Unable to do Git. Turn off info and warning notifications from GitLens. Git supercharged. Let's manage the extension. And it says uninitialize Git, so maybe we gotta switch to pre-release version. No, let's go to, where's the settings for it? Yeah, thanks for that. So how am I supposed to run my task provider? I'm compiling with the GCC suite. Why is GCC so popular? I really don't get that. Because GCC back in the day was not as good of a compiler. I don't know why. Oh, you can't see none of this. But I don't know why GCC would be the You're killing me, VS Code. You're killing me. Yeah, I don't want to compile with that one. I want to compile with MS Build, I guess it's called. Here we go. Who owns this one? I want the Microsoft version. This is just for the old desktop stuff, I guess. So they must be climbing right out of it. I don't even, why are they making 2000? Are they even going to make another one? They're just running out support on it, aren't they? I'm the only guy out there even attempting to use that. I don't know, it'd be nice if someone that knew what they were talking about in this area would pop in and say something. But, what does this one do? Error messages. These both got 5 stars. What do we got here? You can choose something and then what? Create a project in Visual Studio. Open the project in VS Code. No, that's not really what I want. Work with Visual Studio MS projects from inside Visual Studio Code. Features build, clean, debug, run Visual Studio solutions from within VS Code. Well, that is something I'm gonna need. What's this one do? This must be... this thing right here. This is my compiler. So this is just IntelliJ. That's it. For MS Build. I don't even need that. Hold on. So, what did it have me install? What on earth did it have me install? I got the Git. Okay, that's just for repositories. What did it install? With CMake. Set up VS Code for C++ and Windows PC. Installing VS Code and C++ compiler on Windows. This one's newer. Let's attempt this. Actually, let's just see what this says right here. This is minimal GNU for Windows. I don't want that. I want... Can you not use anything but a cross-platform compiler with VS Code? Is that the idea, that it's a cross-platform, so just, I don't know, Microsoft can make you love them more? What is the point of it? I don't get it.
Type VS Code in the search bar. Click this down.
Yup, download MinGW, VS Code, initial setup, installing extensions. Let's see what extensions he gets.
Install. Let's write some
He's got a code runner.
Try to run compile it. About basically too carefully. Note the names carefully and mark them for installation as well. Ever in C+ languages.
Well, dang it. So I guess... Where did it go? It installed the whole compiler, man. Right? Debuggable Package Manager. Developer Command Prompt. Native Tools, Cross Tools, Command Prompt. Native, Cross Tools, Command Prompt. What did it even install? Visual Studio Build Tools. Native and managed MS Build-based applications without requiring the Visual Studio IDE. There are options to install the Visual C++ compilers and libraries. MFC, ATL, and C++ CLI support. So it is a compiler. Why is there no information on how... If Microsoft owns this, why can't you even use the Microsoft compiler with it? This is the problem with Microsoft. Hey, I got an idea, guys. Let's build a whole new IDE. Only it's not an IDE. It's just a souped up notepad. And we'll make it so it can compile anything in the world except for our stuff. There must be a way, but there must be a way. That's insane. Oh, I get it. They wanted a different tool for C# development because they made it. Don't get suckered into C# and Rust, guys. These guys. And when they're gone, you're gone. So that's why we're learning how to do this, though. And they're the ones telling us to do it. Because that's what they're doing. Microsoft has gone almost practically totally open source. You don't believe me? Look at this. Have you ever seen their GitHub? It's huge. And it's got pretty much everything on it. You want to... no, I don't want that. I want that. They have a massive repository with 6.5 thousand repositories on their GitHub. You can download the VS Code source. Okay? And it's MIT licensed. That's right. It's open source. Microsoft is open source. They've been going open source for quite a while. Windows 11 is free. The only thing you get with Windows 11 Pro is remote procedural call, whatever. No, that's still in, but you don't get remote desktop. That's the only thing they kept out of it. You can download Google Desktop, Google Remote Desktop, Chrome Desktop, and use that for free. I can mess with my phone. I can mess with my desktop from my phone with it. Power Toys. MIT. That means you can have your own version of Power Toys and own it. Terminal. Here's the terminal. They don't even use that anymore. It's PowerShell now. You could probably get the PowerShell. The only thing they don't give you is like PowerShell and the kernel. You know? Oh, I lied. Kernel memory's right there. And it's MIT. But you see how Microsoft rolls. They created VS Code because they write in their own code. C#. And C# is not cross-platform. Well, actually it is. There's now, but that would suck. You don't want to do that. Yeah. But that's where we're at, folks. People can program. People could put Microsoft out of business. So instead, Microsoft gives us what we were after. Keeps us all content. We keep funneling money down their throats somehow. Probably just Minecraft supports them. That's all they really need. You know. They might have paid 2.4 billion for it, but you know, in marketing, in merchandising, Minecraft is worth a lot more. So I wonder what it's actually worth, but we're not going to get into it. All automatic debug configurations. Windows launch. Visual Studio Code. Why does this not work? Please open an editor. Oh, so it probably launches it. I think I understand. Like, this is the solution creator, and then everybody likes to code lightly or with some other language in this. Kind of makes sense. Variable file directory name. I think we can fix this somehow. Extensions. Run. Let's try this. Let's try adding a configuration. Attach, launch. Well, we want launch. Bash on Windows, GDB, CMake. Oh, did I get it? Oh, sweet. Hang on. We changed the configuration, I think. And this probably wants an actual name. I'm not sure. Or it's somewhere stored in the settings. But that's the correct launch. Hang on. This might... Launch program doesn't exist. Oh. We gotta enter it here. For example, workspace folder. /A, full path to program executable. Let's see where it's looking for it. It's looking for it on desktop, all in A. Okay. So that's a runner. Let's just build. Oh, okay. Workspace folder, full path to program executable. Why workspace folder? Where does this get stored at? Yeah, see? We got a launch with the CPP VS debug. But we got a compile with the GCC. VS Code. Okay. So we got to fill all this out. This is insanity. But we get IntelliSense with it. Let's see. Cannot find GCC. Well, no kidding. No kidding. Let's see if we can locate what it did. Oh, I have no idea where I put it. SDK, Visual Studio. Build tools. How about this? Nope, it was build tools. Right here. MS Build. Microsoft Visual Studio. Code analysis. This is it. We found it. But what on earth does that let us do? You know, I'm just going to have to get off of here and go and do the tutorial and figure it out because
Our girl ain't one of those.
in Windows PC, because everybody's using GCC, you know, and I'll have to really dig to find one. Yeah, see, MinGW. Let's do it together, folks. VS Code with MS Build. C++ on Visual Studio Code Windows using MSVC. Yeah, this guy.
So first,
Woo! This guy, you guys. Technical Pointer. He's even got a cool name. Where's he at? We're gonna have to save him. Oh, okay. We don't want to listen to that. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Hold on a second. MSVC plus setup. Code Visual Studio. Let's see what we got here. Aha! So we need that. Developer command prompt. We have that. And then we're using make. Usage CL. Add a source code file. Code, command VS. Okay, so this is what it was. Here it is. Tasks.json, which didn't even appear here. I think this is tasks. Settings, launch, and tasks, right? No. Tasks, launch, and CPP property. So tasks is now called settings, I think. But this is the actual Visual Studio Code site, so they would have probably updated this. Let's try this. Here we go. Build tools. So where are we at? We didn't go into 2019. Oh. Okay. So we are in that file. MSVC. Hold up. We're in 2022. Build tools. VC. Tools. MSVC. This thing. Then this thing. This. Oops. That thing. Then that thing. Then CL dot. Here it is. Here it is, folks. A full path right there. It's program files, Microsoft Visual Studio 2022 or whatever year you're on. Build tools, VC, tools, MSVC, the version number, bin, host x64. You're going to be on a 64 system at this point. Then x64 again. Then the compiler is called cl.exe. Right here. There you go. That's the compiler. So if I copy as a path, let's just paste it in the search so we can see here. Oh, is that locking up my computer? It sure is. Well, we broke it. The computer crashed. I'm too good for the computer. I just keep breaking it. It's like, no, you weren't supposed to figure this out yet. Select all. There, we escaped it. See, I even tricked it. Nope. Oh, there we go. Now we got the whole path. Okay. Cool. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna just for nostalgia. Yeah, I always use that one. Okay. So, there we go. There's my full path for it. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, word wrap is so nice. Word wrap, baby. Can you see it? Yeah, so we get to 2022, then it goes like this. Build tools, VC, tools, MSVC. Yeah. All right. We're going to save that just so we have a record of that. Then we're going to copy this configuration. Where does this go? This goes in, okay, this is our JSON crazy C, CPP, JSON, blah, 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 blah. We want 23 and 20. And now we got it all lined up. Yeah! All right. Now let's try it. Okay, that's fine. We gotta set up this one because, okay, wait. We haven't built anything yet. How do we build it? I think you gotta build it by command line. So, okay. How about some info on it then? Come on, man. I don't get it. Oh, yeah. The modern command is, oh man, stop doing that. The modern command is cl.exe, and then you would do like a dash help, or maybe dash info, or description. Nothing, huh? You're not going to give me nothing. How about this? How about we go into a real terminal and nope, don't do that. How about you talk to me? Let's see here. Well, it doesn't like any of that. It just doesn't. Let's try this. Let's go take our thing here. We'll CD to it. What do you mean? Oh. That's the directory. There we go. Now. Let's see. cl.exe. Windows PowerShell does not load commands from the current location by default. If you trust the command, run it like yada. So you're telling me I could have done that the whole time. Watch. I'll show you. I just didn't think, because, okay, let me explain why I didn't get this the first time. Because I know to do this, okay? But I didn't get it because, well, first of all, it doesn't work unless you're in the right directory. But I didn't get this because I wouldn't, well, like I said, it doesn't work anyway, so. Okay. Oh, I got it to spit some out. Optimizing compiler version. Oh, it just said, we don't know what that is. Missing source file name. Okay. So this is how I can compile, but it's not in the right directory. So we need to get it in the right directory. Oh, it's time. Hold on, guys. Alright, I'm back. Everybody's here, so I'm going to shut down the stream now, but we're going to keep going with this. I'll leave it the way it is. I'll start the stream up again later, probably, and we'll finish this off. Until then, happy coding.